If you've been around the block a couple of times, you already know that Steam Next Fest is a demo festival where you can see some bite-sized chunks of in-development indie titles coming to PC. But the event is so big now that it's hard to just jump in and figure out which of the thousands of games available are worth playing. So today we're going to take you through a few of the games you need to try in this Next Fest. We've tried to get a variety of types of games because it's good to keep your experiences broad. And because it's October, we're giving extra credence to some spooky titles like the gothic boomer shooter N-Chain and the visually unique card game Out of Hands. Also, I've tried to steer away from titles like the Entropy Center or Plasma because in all likelihood, you've already got your eyes on those games. So let's get started. There are plenty of scary titles to go with, from the promising Dark Knot to the oddly similar Go Home Annie and Imperfect. But there's one in particular that caught my eye straight away. A game I've been waiting to get my hands on since Haunted PS1 first shared the trailer for it at an event. Dead Letter Department is a typing game. Kinda. You play as someone who, for reasons you decide, has a job typing up the text on letters the computers can't automatically read. It starts simply enough, but soon, as you can guess, devolves into something really sinister and genuinely frightening. I've never typed so fast, sure that if I didn't complete it fast enough, something would get me, and the things it has you type. Speaking of devolving, Gunbrella is an upcoming game published by Devolver Digital. And whilst there are a few other interesting platformers like The Little Ghost, Gunbrella could just be the best demo I've played during Next Fest, full stop. Featuring an easy to use but satisfying to master combat system, chunky and punchy combat, and fantastic art, this is one you absolutely have to check out. Another, more sinister title is Slay the Princess, and whilst it'd be easy to just chill out with a game like Aka, this visual novel is full of tricks. It could trick you into thinking it's a dating sim. It could trick you into thinking it's a game about killing princesses. It could even trick you into thinking that the story is, well, that'd be a spoiler. You've got to play it yourself to see everything this one has to offer. I'm not a fan of visual novels, but this has pulled me right in.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
On a lighter note now, as much as October fever will have you wanting to get morbid and affected by games like the narrative adventure 10 Dead Doves, but October is also the start of the big holiday release season, so Switch users will of course be getting a new Pokemon title. However, alas, us PC gamers don't get to enjoy the pleasures of taking animals from their natural habitat and forcing them to fight at a dubious level of consent. Or do we? During Steam Next Fest, you can play Poke-like Cassette Beasts, and honestly, I might prefer this to some of the Pokemon games I've played. With a great 2D/voxel look, some fantastic beast designs, really interesting and engaging mechanics like merging and recording, and some moments in the demo that really surprised me. Cassette Beasts has certainly shot onto my radar after playing this demo. And to round us out is a game that's full version is releasing later this very month. Against the Storm is a pretty unique blend of roguelike and city builder. You have to go to various areas and set up towns in regions beset by a host of different obstacles. Your goal is to survive long enough to gather valuable resources necessary to rebuild and upgrade the city before it's destroyed by a horrifying storm, starting the cycle over again. This is definitely one to keep in mind during Next Fest. And those are the 5 games that stuck out most to me, that I'd like to recommend to you this weekend. Steam Next Fest goes until October 10th, and if you missed it, just imagine that this is 5 Steam games you missed. If you think I missed any standout demos, tell me down below. And whilst you're there, be sure to like and subscribe to PC Gamer.